Alright, hi guys, so this is a reading vlog of a new art book that has been released. And I didn't know that she was the author of Encyclopedia of Fairies. Now, I hereby say that I did not enjoy reading Encyclopedia of Fairies. It was just boring. And it wasn't whimsical, it wasn't a cozy feeling. It was just, to me, in my personal opinion, it was just boring. And I don't want to read that book or that series ever again. I think there's a new book in that series that is coming out, but I'm not interested in it. But this one, for some reason, it was like all cutesy and cozy and whimsical. And I'm not by any means like a cat person. I'm a doggy person. But it just caught my eye. And it was just really cute. And I needed like a palette cleanser because, to be honest, I got a lot of books that were like either summer related books or like a cozy whimsical fantasy book, because it is technically what they call summer read. So yeah, but they're not like, they're just more like on a cozier side. So I don't know, I just wanted to pick this up. Plus the cover wasn't really giving, and this one didn't have the sprayed edges like the cat's going down the spine, but it was just a really fun time, and I don't care. Like, I just need a palette cleanser right now. So it says, I read it back. It says a woman who runs a cat turns to a grouchy but charming musician to help save her shelter in this heartwarming, cozy fantasy. And then that's all I need to know. That it was a cat cozy musician, heartwarming, cozy fantasy, and that's all I needed. And that's it. Agnes Aubert leads a meticulously organized life, and she likes it that way. How she probably a type A manager for cat rescue charity, she has devoted her life to finding forever homes for stray cats. Now it's the shelter that needs a new home, and the only lender who will rent its space to cat rescue is a mysterious man called Havelock, who also happens to be the world's most infamous magician, running an illegal magic shop out of its basements. Havelock is a cantankerous and eccentric, but not handsome. And no, Indy's absolutely does not feel anything but disdain for him. After all, rumors swirl about his shadow's past, including whispers that his dark magic once almost brought the apocalypse. Then one day, a glamorous musician comes looking for Havelock, putting the magic shop and the cat shelter in jeopardy. To save the shelter, Angels will have to team up with the magicians who nearly ended the world and may not be trying to steal her heart. Havelock is everything Angels thinks she doesn't need in her life: chaos, mischiefs, and a little too much adventure. But as she gets to know him, she discovers that he's more than the dark magician of legend, in that she may be ready for a little intrigue and romance in her life. After all, second chances are just for rescue cats. Okay, I mean, the back, it seems really weird, but yeah, it's good to be weird. Sometimes it's okay to not to be okay. But no, it's really, really good. I really love this book, and I don't know why. I just did, and I don't know, it was really good. So, of course, she, like, it's a large neighborhood, so she, of course, she's going to own a lot of cats. And I could not help thinking that an isolated location such as this, tucked in among summer house and far from the bustle of the city, was not ideal for my particular needs. So, it's like, it's just like an abandoned somewhere, and she makes it habitual, and like, it's just very weird. And then she's like, there's some magicians who try to bring some magic and power. The magicians even more so, not the inquisitivity of that or power, and the poor use of so many, there's just so many magicians out there in the world. And so okay, for several years around this Montgomery Square, their basements had at least twice a year of flood. And they try to fix it and try to make it a home for cats now. And it's like, yeah, a value to the society. They thought that people who were orphans or the elderly could have some kind of animal like a cat or something, so they feel less lonely, and that's what they were trying to do. And those shelter cats, they wanted to shelter the cats and put it in nice cages in a nice room, and like demonstrating a cunning environment. That's what they wanted. So but then it didn't turn to be also great. There were some problems in the beginning because there were musicians in the city who if they were caught, they broke the law, and so they were like trying to protect the shelter. But the problem was there were so many musicians that were doing magic tricks with these cats and all that stuff, and it was really bad. And so she's trying to make the place survive. And then she's like, oh, you won't survive it, and you won't survive the winter, and blah blah blah, because of the cold, and you're in an abandoned place, warehouse, when there's no heat or anything, so how would you survive, and blah blah blah. And just this is very unfortunate. And so they're feeling kind of after 2 years of this, they're kind of I don't know what I'm gonna do. So they want to move, but they don't know how. So they're like, well, maybe we can just give it to charity or something. Donate these cats to charity. And I think they do. They found a place, but that's all this book is about, and that's all I can really say, because it's about them trying to save these stray cats and to just give it to people who are lonely and in need of company. But it's hard because of all the magic that's going on, and they just want to write a cozy, welcoming place. But every time they do, bad things happen because the main concern was magic. So it's very complicated. And see, the place had been a magic shop at some time or other, and the musicians had left behind some curse or curses perhaps so terribly that nobody would remain there long enough. And so that was the reason. And so that's what this book is about. They try to find a nice place, but since the city is by magic and magicians and there's curses everywhere, it's like a forbidden dark place that nobody wants to go. And so they try to solve the problem, but they just don't know how. And basically, that's what this book is about. It was very whimsical, very cozy, very fast-paced, and it was just well done. And I loved this book, but I don't know why I didn't like Encyclopedia Fairies book. So I don't know what happened in this book, but this book did it, and I gave it a 5 out of 5 stars. So that's my reading log. Again, another short and sweet reading log, but it was cute and wholesome, and that's all I needed. So there's my book review on, I don't know what this is called, Angie's Aubert's Mystical Cat Shelter.